A lot of people come out and they're intimidated by clay shooting. And I'll ask them, are you a tennis player? They'll say, yes, I'm a tennis player. Well, it's the same game. You're trying to look at a moving object and trying to swing a moving object at the same time. When you play tennis, you don't look at the racket, you look at the ball. When you're shooting clays, you never look at your gun, you only look at the clay. So a couple tips I want to give you that I've learned. Let's start with how I hold my gun. I like to do my finger down the barrel. It's simple. When you point at an object, you don't miss. When you point your finger at a moving object, you don't miss. Your brain takes over and it knows where to move your finger. So I put my finger down the barrel and I can move it anywhere I want on that target, and I'm pretty much where I want to be. So that's pretty easy. The second thing I like to do is I like to make sure I'm standing in an athletic position. You need to stand forward so you can pivot for the clay. It's very important. Also, when the gun shoots off, you want to make sure that you're ready for that recoil. I can tell you, I'm not a big person, and I don't feel recoil and I don't feel kick because my gun fits, I use light load shells, and I'm in an athletic position, so I'm ready for that shot. The next tip I'm going to tell you about is where to put your feet. You want to put your feet where you're going to break the target. So if it's over here, I position my feet here. Then I turn back. That way I'm using my body like a spring. I don't have to work at it as hard. It whips around and moves the barrel for me, and I'm ready to break the target where I want to. Now, one last little trick I'm going to give you is where you watch the clay. You really don't want to watch the whole thing. Our eyes don't focus on a big target like that. You want to watch one particular part, and that may seem very foreign right now, but I promise you the more you look, you'll be able to. So on a clay, think of it like a clock. You want to always be on the forward edge. If it's moving this way, I want to look at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Now, if the clay looks like this, it's a little bit trickier, so still always look at that 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock edge. Keep it really simple. That's what I do.